Screen. Please just wait a minute. I will just put the full screen. Asthanakolakalam is one of the two texts in mathematics written in Tamil. Some time ago, when research was being done on another text called Kanakkadigaaram, 3 manuscripts were found bearing the name Asthanakolakalam. Number 930, number 1327 and 1475. Again, in Tanjavur Saraswati Mahal Library, there was an edited text in the same name and one in Government Oriental Manuscript Library, Madras. The present work, Asthanakolakalam, seems to be a compilation of the text and above manuscripts of the same name. It has been very well edited and explained by Dr. Satyabama, who is interested in Tamil as well as mathematics. The text has been published by the Tanjavur Saraswati Mahal Library in 2004. Here I am giving the verses or cheyul in the order that it occurs in the text. One of the verses, the 5th verse, mentions the name of the author of the text is Naviliperumal, son of Nagan, but there is no mention of the date. Kudalil Nagan Gunampera Vanitha, Adavar Thurin Naviliperumal, Padale Banar Padam Panivon, Nadavar Nagaika Nayanduretene. As customary, the text starts with the invocation to Lord Ganesha. இக்கணக்கில் ஒன்றும் இடையோறு வாராமல் முக்கணர்த்தம் பெற்ற முதல்வனே இக்குமொழி கான குரவள்ளி காவலருக்கு முன்வந்த ஞான முகனே அருள். Let this work on mathematics proceed without any obstacles by the grace of Lord Ganesha, son of the three-eyed Shiva and the elder brother of Subramanya. It starts with alavegal or measures. Numerals are from 1, 10, 100 up to 1 crore in powers of 1000. Then they are in terms of crores. 1 crore is a Mahakoti. 1 crore Mahakoti is a Sangam, and so it goes up to Maha Arpudam, which is 10 to the power 231. Thus, we have a unique word for 10 power 231. The time measures, there are many measures given. I have taken one, which is a time measure, and it is compared to the Sanskrit text Sadarthamala. 2 Kannimai is 1 Kainodi, 2 Kainodi is 1 Mathirai, 2 Mathirai is 1 Guru, 11 Guru is equal to 1 Uyir, 6 Uyir equal to Vinnaligai, 60 Vinnaligai is 1 Naligai, 7.5 Naligai is 1 Jamam, 3 Jamam is equal to 1 Poludhu, 2 Poludhu equal to 1 Nal, 30 Nal equals 1 Tingal, and 20 Tingal equals 1 And. Similarly, in Sadarthamala it says, the lotus pricking time is 1 Thuti, 100 Thutis equals 1 Lava, 100 Lava is equal to 1 Nimesha or twinkling of the eye, 400 Nimeshas is Gurvakshara, 4 Gurvaksharas equals to 1 Kashta, 2.5 Kashta equal to 1 Prana, 6 Pranas equal to 1 Vigatika, 60 Vigatikas equals 1 Gatika, 60 Gatikas equals 1 Dina, 30 dinas equal to 1 masa, and 12 masas equal to 1 savana abda, or 1 year. The first problem is very interesting. It talks about the move chessboard. எட்டெட்டு 64 அலாறு அரையாமாகில் எட்டெட்டம் கொண்டு முகலால் விட்டிட இரட்டித்த நெல்லதனை ஈங்குற என்னன்றே முரட்டித்த மூதறிவினார். So you remembered the story of the king who promised rashly to give the impoverished poet 2 grains, and in the second square he will give 2 power 2, and the third square he will give 2 power 4, and so on. By the time he came to 2 power 64, he had to give this big number 18,447,43230,9550616 grains. So 2 to 64 will be 18,447 Mahakoti, 42,370 Koti, 95 Laksham, and 50,616. Next is progression. ஆதியொன்று முதல் அந்ததின் வரை சேதி யாந்தொகை செப்பிடில் பத்தஞ்சை பாதி செய்தாரே பங்குடன் கூட்டிமுன் மீதியானது ரத்தன சுருக்கமே. So if you have numbers from 1 to 10 and you want to add them, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to 10 equals 10 into 10 by 10 plus 1 by 2. That is 55, same as n into n plus 1 by 2. Similarly, 1 plus 2 plus up to 100 becomes 100 into 100 plus 1 by 2. That is 5050. Sum of odd numbers. Let us take the sum of the odd numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. ஒன்று தொடங்கி 10 அளவு தொகையில் ஒற்றை தொகை எத்தனை எனில் 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. ஒற்றித்த தொகைக்கு 10 உடனே கூட்டி பெருக்கின தொகையில் அஞ்சால் களைய நீக்க 50. இதனை பாதி செய்ய 25. ஆதலால் ஒற்றித்த தொகை 25 என்பது. Take the sum of 1 to up to 10, which is equal to 55. Remove 5 from it and divide by 2 to get 25, which is the required sum. Now, this is the proof for it. Let the series be 1, 2, 3 up to 2n. The number of odd terms is obviously n. Now, find the number of 1 plus 2 plus up to 10, 2n, which means 2n into 2n plus 1 by 2, which is n into 2n plus 2, which is actually 2n squared plus n. Subtract the number of terms from above, that is 2n squared plus 1 minus n becomes 2n squared. Divide the result by 2, 2n squared by 2 equals n squared. And that is how you got 25. Sum of even numbers, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. ஒன்று தொடங்கி 10 அளவு தொகையில் இரட்டித்த தொகை எத்தனை எனில், that is 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. இரட்டித்த தொகையில் பாதி 5 என்றது. உடனே ஒன்று கூட்ட 6. இதை 10ஆல் பெருக்க 60. இதனை பாதி செய்ய 30. ஆதலால் இரட்டித்த தொகை 30 என்பது. The number of terms is 5 multiplied by 10 after adding 1, and this is equal to 60. Half of that is 30, which is the required sum. Proof. Let the series be 1, 2, 3 up to 2n. The number of even terms is n. Now find the product of 2n and n plus 1, which is 2n into n plus 1. Divide by 2, you get n into n plus 1, which is the required sum. 5 into 6 equals 30. Now, boys and girls problem. This is a problem which you can play with other people. Think of a number of boys B and the number of girls G. Add 2 to B and then double it. Add 1 to this and multiply by 5 and add G to it. Multiply this by 10 and subtract 250 from this. You now have a number whose 100th place is B and 10th place is G. Example. B is equal to 7, G is equal to 6. 7 plus 2 equals 9. 9 into 2 equals 18. 18 plus 1 equals 19. 19 into 5 equals 95. 95 plus 6 equals 101. 101 into 10 equals 1010. Now subtract 250 from this, you get 760. So that B is equal to 7 boys and G is equal to 6 girls. So let the numbers be B and G. Add 2 to B, you get B plus 2. Double it, 2B plus 4. Add 1, 2B plus 5. Multiply by 5, 10B plus 25. Add G, 10B plus 25 plus G. Multiply by 10, 100B plus 250 plus 10G. Subtract 250, 100B plus 10G. Therefore, the 100th place is B and the 10th place is G. Pulps the jackfruit, palachulai kanakku. Thungu palavin shulayariye vendumendral, காம்பருகே நிற்கும் கதிர்முல்லை பாங்குடனே எட்டட்டால் மாறி இரு நால்வருக்கு ஈய திட்டன்ன தோன்றும் சுளை. If there are n thorns in the stalk of the jackfruit, then multiply by 64 and divide this by 8 to get the number of pulps. That is, if the number of thorns is n, then the number of pulps is equal to n into 64 by 8 pulps. Volume of the pit. கொண்ட அடியட்டால் குழியுமொரு 400. கண்ட கோல் குழி காணுங்கால் விண்டதொரு எட்டனை மாறி என்ற குழியில் தாக்கி தொட்ட குழி கீழ்ந்து சரி சொல். A pit has a square bottom of side 8 adi and depth 400 kuri. If another pit of the same volume has a depth of 100 kuri, what is the length of the side of the second pit? Let S be the side of second pit. Volume of the first pit is 8 into 8 into 400, which is 25,600. Volume of the second pit equals 6 into 8, S into S into 100. Therefore, 8 into 8 into 400 equals S into S into 100. That is, S squared is 256, 25,600 divided by 100 equals 256. And S is equal to root of 256, which is 16 adi. நெல்லின் விலை 12 படிநெல் முக்கால் பணம் என்ன எண்கலம் எத்தனை பொன்னென்றில் அது தன்னாய் நடுவம் கடையும் தாக்கியே முன்னம் ஈந்து முடியும் கணக்கிதே. If grain measuring 12 padi costs 3/4 panam, what is the cost of 8 kalam grain? Here, 1 kalam is equal to 90 padi. That is, 8 kalam is equal to 720 padi. Therefore, if grain of 12 padi costs 3/4 panam, the cost of 720 padi is 720 into 3/4 by 12, which is 45 panam. Addition of silver velli சேர்க்கை. மேலான ஒன்பரை மாத்த 4 விராகனிலே ஏலான வெள்ளி இதனோடு இருக்க வேணமாத்தில் நூலாக மந்தனில் முன்மாத்த பொன்னிடையே இருக்கு பாலாம் சிதம்புக்கு மாய்த்து கீழ்ந்து பரவாய் என்னே. A little silver is added to 4 viragan of 9.5 carat gold. It now became 8 carat gold. How much silver was added? Multiply the initial carat 9.5 and 4 to make 38. Divide this by 8 to get 4 and 3/4 viragan. Therefore, 3/4 viragan has been added. முத்தொகை கணக்கு. If for working 30 days, a worker gets 1 pun, 8 and 3/4 panam, how long should a worker work to get 15 pun? 1 pun equals 10 panam. The answer is 30 into 15 divided by 8 and 3/4, which is 240 days or 8 months. This is called Trairashika or proportion. ஓரெட்டு மாத்தில் ஒரு விராகன் பணமே நேரிட்ட நாளேழாம் நீயாறு மாத்துக்கு பேரிட்ட முன்னிரண்டும் பெருக்க முதல் மூன்றும் நீரிட்ட தாக்கி நிறுத்தின தொகை கீழ்வீரே. If 1 viragan of 8 mathu cost 28 panam, find the cost of 1 viragan of 6 mathu. The required cost is 28 into 6 by 8, which is 21 panam. ஐந்தொகை. This is again a case of proportion, but with 5 quantities. There was a temple in the city, and for lighting 6 lamps, 1 nadi of oil was given, and the lamps burnt for 7.5 nadigai. One day there was less oil, so less lamps were given and 1/4 narige oil was given. How long would the lamps burn? This is a case of proportion with 5 quantities. Here lamps and time are in inverse proportion and oil and time are in direct proportion. And remember, nari is quantity and narige is the time measure. The answer is 60 by 10 into 1/4 into 7.5 equals 11 and 1/4 narige. 10 வயதிலே 8 கூத்தும் 6 திருகும் ஆடுவாளுக்கு சம்பளம் பொன் 10 அதிலே 4 கூத்தும் 3 திருகும் ஆடுவாளுக்கு சம்பளம் என்ன? This is a case of proportion with 7 quantities. If a 10-year-old girl will dance 8 கூத்து and 6 திருகு, 6 திருகு and earn 10 pon, what will a 5-year-old girl dancing 4 கூத்து and 3 திருகு earn? So earnings will be 5 by 10 into 4 by 8 into 3 by 6 into 10 equals 10 by 8 equals 1 pon and 2.5 pon. This is a case of proportion 9 quantities.
Hello, ma'am. I think we lost you.
I'm getting a white, black. What happened?
Your screen sharing has stopped.
So what should I do now?
Do you still see the button? Can you go to more and see the share screen again? And
Manam aha அரை முழ கனத்தில் 3/4 முழ பரப்பில் 4 முழ நீளத்தில் 20க்கு பொன் எத்தனை? If the price of a stone measuring quarter into half into 4 is 4 panam, what is the price of 20 stones measuring half into 3/4 into 4? Price is equal to 20 into half into 3/4 into 4 into 4 divided by 1/4 into half into 4 equals 240 panam. What happened?
yeah, it's going on. It's fine. Yeah.
I'm not getting the next one. Can somebody show it from me from there?
No, ma'am. The PowerPoint is only at your end, so you.
Okay. No, I'm not going to be able to go to the next one.
Ramya, could you help? I'm not sure how we can do it.
What happened?
Down arrow, probably I think that might work.
Yeah, press the down arrow so that it should move.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Or
I'm not going to go to the next one.
Maybe I think there is the internet issue. Can you switch off your video? Maybe you can just.
Yeah.
So maybe you will get more power to the sharing screen.
Or if she can mail the PPT to someone and they can share the screen rather than.
You can mail it to us, ma'am.
Yeah, that would be ideal. The internet is slow, I think, at her end.
Yeah.
I'm not able to go to the next slide.
Press escape. You will go to the normal mode from the. It's going on. Thank you.
Ulvattam. It is called ulvattam when the shared amount is less than the profits. For example, if profits equal to 120 and divisions of the shares are 1/4, 1/6, 1/8, 1/12, that is 60, 20, 15 and 10. The total is 105. It is less than 120. This is called ulvattam. Puravattam. This occurs when the shared amount exceeds the total profits. குப்பமொன்றில் 4 குடி நூற்றிருப்பதாகும். பொன் செப்பமுடன் பங்கிடுதல் செப்பொன்றால் தப்பறவே 2 1 4 8 1 6 திரண்ட பொன்னை நீ தெளிய செப்பு. For the total profit of 120, if the shares are 1/4 half, 1/4, 1/6, and 1/8. What does each one cost? Adding half, 1/4, 1/6, and 1/8 of 120, we get 125. The excess is 5. That is, the first man gets 60, the second man gets 30, the third man gets 20, and the fourth man gets 15. It's actually more than 120. So the actual share of the first man is 57.5. The second man is 28.8. The share of third man is 19.2. And the share of fourth man is 14.4. பங்கு வீடம் குறுக்கமது 3க்கு கொற்றவனே தில்பணம் பெருக்கமுடன் 7ஆகும் பின்னுமதில் சுருக்கமாய் ஒன்றே அரைக்கால் குறுக உழபவருக்கு திண்ணமுனம் நின்னதென்று செப்பு. In a town there were 3 homesteads. The tax levied to them was 7 panam. Their share of the tax was in the proportion 1:1/2. How should they divide the tax? The total tax levied is equal to 7 panam. The total of share is 1 plus half plus 3/4, which is 1/7/4. So the share of the first person is 1/7/4 into 7, which is 4. Share of the second person is half by 7/4 into 7, which is 2. And the share of third person is half by 7/4, 1/4 by 7/4 into 7 equals 1. Maya Chaduram. This Maya Chaduram, or magic squares, occurs especially in both the Tamil texts we have come across, Kanakkadigaaram and in Asthanakolakalam. So, for this 4x4 magic square, the schedule is given to how to put the numbers in the square. Siriperum ஈரேழு is 14, Siri 12 1, ஈரேழு 1, Siri 12 which is 12, ஏழு which is 7, and then 11 which is 11, 8 is 8, 13 13, 2 is 2, பெரு ஈரைந்து 5 ஈரைந்து 5 and 10, பெருக்கு 3, and then ஈரெட்டு which is 16, 4 is 4, and then மூவைந்து 15, and R is 6, and ஒன்பதாமே that is 9. சீர்பெரும் ஈரேழு 12 ஈர்பெரும் 11 2 எல் 13 2 பேருக்கும் 5 5 பெருகும் 12 கூர்பெரும் 4 மூவைந்தார் குறிப்புடன் 9ஆமே. So you find that the columns add up to 34, the rows add up to 34, the quartets add up to 34, the corners add up to 34, the side 2 they add up to 34, the top 2 and the bottom 2 add up to 34, the center 4 add up to 34, the cross diagonals add up to 34, and I have also found to my astonishment that the magic square seen in the picture is a mirror image of the magic square given in the text. This is in the Parshvanatha temple in Khajuraho. It is directly the exact mirror image of the magic square given in the Tamil text. We do not know whether it has gone from Tamil Nadu to Khajuraho or from Khajuraho to Tamil Nadu. We do not know the dates. This is the magic square by Paribhasha. That is Paribhasha, there's a hint is given, the numbers are not mentioned. We have to find the numbers. So this is 1, 15, 10, 8, 14, 4, 5, 11, 7, 9, 16, 2, 12, 6, 3, and 13. The Paribhasha is Meshame Ilakkadaga Velange Jyoti Pattam Pashamam Supradipam 14 Bundi Ponnam Mashilla Kumbankari Manichitra Banu Hindu Ashilla Meenam Velli Arare Attamame. Here 1 is denoted by Mesha, the first Rashi. 15 is denoted by Shodhi, the 15th Swati. 10 is directly mentioned. 8 is denoted by Supradipam, the 8 Diggajas. 14 is directly mentioned. 4 is denoted by Bundi, the 4th Graha Buddha. 5 is denoted by Ponnam, the 5th Graha Guru. 11 is denoted by Kumbha, the 11th Rashi. 7 is denoted by Kari, the 7th Grika Shani. 9 is denoted by Mani, the 9 gems. 16 is denoted by Chitrabhanu, the 16th year, Samvatsara. 2 is denoted by Indu, the 2nd Graha, Moon. 12 is denoted by Meenam, the 12th Rashi. 6 is denoted by Velli, Shukra, the 6th Graha. 3 is denoted by Ararai, half of 6. And 13 is denoted by Attam, Hastam, the 13th star. So you have to find the numbers by Paribhasha, then you find it represents a magic square. This 9 into 9 magic square is also explained in Asthanakolakalam. So first you take the 3 into 3 square. Now, Ishana, Indra, Agni, Kubera, center, Yama, Vayu, Varuna and Riti are the 8 Digpalakas. So they are fixed there. The Ishana Moolam and the Indran and the Agni and the Kubera and the center, they're all fixed there. Now I'm going to give them, the Asthanakolakalam gives the schedule which denotes the numbers to be given to these Dikpalakas. Indran, Vayu, Yaman, Riti, Podu Chandrane Chudi, Dhanapatiyam, Mundu, Kanal Varunan, Mattaridi, Karikayar, Tangal Lenamani, Enbet, Tondruki. So Indra is given the first place, second is Vayu, third is Yama, fourth is Nritti, fifth is the center of the home. Then you have Ishana, then you have Kubera, and then you have Agni, and then you have Varuna. So you place them like this, 618, 753, 294 is formed a 3 into 3 grid magic square, and the columns and rows add up to 15. Now you take this and place it in the first place, Indra's place, and then second. They are placed in the same order as you place the 3 into 3 grid. Now you got the 9 into 9 grid, and if you add the rows or the columns together, you get 369, because sum of all the numbers starting from 1 going up to 81 is 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. up to 81, which is 81 into 82 by 2 equals 3 through 2, 1. So the sum of each line is 3321 by 9, which is 369. So you find the easy way of making a 9 into 9 grid is by using the first grid and putting it in these places in the second, in this grid. You go on to the Onan Kanakku, the chameleon problem. 12 பனையை தெண்டு முனிதொருவன் தானேறி விரல் நாளேதான் எப்பவது சென்று உயரும் என்று முன்னி என்ற முழக்கனைச்சான் ஏற்றி ஏதனில் ஷான் விரல்தான் 12ஆக உற்ற தொகையை மாறி உயரும் என்றே செப்பியதோர் ஆதற்கிய தொண்டு சேரும் நாள் இன்னதென்று செப்பலாமே. A palm tree is 32 muram high. A chameleon climbed up the tree at the rate of 1 jan per day and climbed down 4 viral kadai per day. How many days does it take for it to reach the top? Height of 32 muram is 32 into 4 viral kadai or 762 viral kadai. Height climbed by Onan in 1 day is equal to 1 jan. Height climbed down by Onan in 1 day, 4 viral kadai, 4 viral kadai. Actual height climbed by Onan in 1 day is 8 viral kadai. Therefore, number of days taken by Onan to reach the top is 768 by 8 days. We go to the Kurvi Kanakku. சிறிது குருவிகள் பறந்து போச்சுது. அதில் ஒரு குருவி இருந்து கேட்டது, குருவிகளா குருவிகளா, 100 குருவிகளா 100 குருவிகளா, நீங்கள் எத்தனை பேர் என்று கேட்டது. நாங்களும் எங்களத்தனையும் எங்களில் பாதியும் பாதியில் பாதியும் நீயும் கூட்டினால் 100 என்று சொல்லி போட்டு போச்சுது. ஆனபடியினாலே பறந்து போன குருவிகள் எத்தனை? There were many sparrows in the tree. Some flew away. A sparrow on the tree asked the sparrow flying away, you were 100, how many flew away? The second replied, add the same number flying away to itself, and then its half, and then its fourth, and yourself. The total is 100. Find how many flew away. Let B be the number of sparrows which flew away. Then 100 is equal to B plus half B plus 1/4 B plus 1. That is 100 equals 2 1/3/4 B plus 1, or 100 minus 1 is 2 1/3/4 B. So B is equal to 99 into 4 by 11 equals 36 sparrows. That is, check 36 plus 36 plus 18 plus 9 plus 1 equals 100. Lotuses and bird problem. ஒரு பொய்கையிலே சிறு தாமரை பூவிலே சிறிது குருவிகள் வந்து பூவிற்கு ஒரு குருவியாக இருந்தது. அதில் ஒரு குருவி இருக்க பூவில்லை. ஆனபடியினாலே திரும்ப பறந்து பூவுக்கு 2 குருவியாக இருந்தது. அதன் பேரிலே ஒரு பூ மிச்சமாக இருந்தது. ஆனபடியினாலே வாவியினில் பூ எத்தனை, குருவி எத்தனை என்றால் பூ 3, குருவி 4 என்பது. There were some birds and some flowers. If the birds sat each on one flower, there was no flower for one bird.
Okay.
On the other hand, if they sat 2 each flower, there was no bird on one flower. How many were the birds and how many were the flowers? Now, B minus F, if B is equal to birds and flowers equal to F, B minus F equal to 1 is the first equation. F minus B by 2 equals 1 is the second equation. Adding 1 and 2, the F's get cancelled. So, B minus B by 2 equals 2, or B is equal to 4, and so F is equal to 3. Pookal Kanakku. In a village, there was a Ganapati temple and a garden of flowers. The priest dipped the flowers in the tank where it doubled. He offered some flowers in the first temple. With the remaining, he went to the second temple. It doubled. And he gave the same number of flowers to the god. With the remaining, he went to the third temple. It doubled itself in the tank. And he gave the same number of flowers to the god. Now he had no flowers left. How many did he have initially? And how many did he offer to the Lord each time? So let the initial number of flowers be X and the flowers offered to the god be Y. In the tank, the flowers became 2X. So offered to first Ganapati, Y. The remainder of our offering to first Ganapati will be 2X minus Y. Now in the second term, they become double, 4X minus 2Y. Remainder after offering to the second Ganapati, 4X minus 2Y minus Y, just 4X minus 3Y. In the third tank, they became double, 8X minus 6Y. Remainder after offering to third Ganapati, 8X minus 6Y minus Y, which is 8X minus 7Y. Now this is equal to 0, or 8X equal to 7Y, which means X by Y is to 7 by 8, or the proportion of X is to Y is 7 by 8. So we can have the flowers plucked initially is 7, and the flowers offered to God each time is 8. This is the least solution. கணக்கு. யானை ஒன்றுக்கு பணம் 5, குதிரை ஒன்றுக்கு பணம் 1/4, ஆடு ஒன்றுக்கு பணம் 1/4, பணமும் 100ஆக இருக்க வேண்டும், உருப்படியும் 100ஆக இருக்க வேண்டும். If the number of animals bought is 100 and the total panam spent is also 100, find the number of each animal and its cost. Obviously, this has many solutions. One of the solutions given in the text is this. 12 elephants at the rate of 5 panam equals 60. 36 horses at the rate of 3/4 panam equals 27. 52 donkeys at the rate of 1/4 panam is 13. Therefore, total animals equals 100 and total money paid is equal to 100. எறும்பு கணக்கு. The ant problem. இலங்கையில் வீதி சுத்தும் 700 காதம் உண்டு வழிதலில் விடாமல் மிக ஏறும் ஒழுங்காய் செல்லும் அலங்கையில் விரலை வைத்தேன் வைத்ததில் எறும்பே 7ஆம் இலங்கையில் வீதி சுத்துமர்கள் எண்ணியர் நீரே. This is a denomination problem. So 12 viral equals to 1 shan. 2 shan equal to 1 mulam. 2 mulam equal to 1 sirukol. 4 சிறிக்கோள் equal to 1 பெருங்கோள். 500 பெருங்கோள் equal to 1 கூப்பிடு. 4 கூப்பிடு is equal to 1 காதம். 1 காதம் equal to 3,84,000 விரல் கடை. Now, if we thought கூப்பிடு means calling somebody, you are mistaken. கூப்பிடு was a measure in Old Tamil. Number of ants in 3,84,000 viral kadai or 1 kadam is equal to 3,84,000 into 7 or 26,88,000 ants. So number of ants in 700 kadams is 26,88,000 into 700, that is 188,16,000,000 ants. பொன் கட்டிகள் கணக்கு, the Chettiar's gold bars. கட்டியோர் 8 மாத்து காலரே முக்காலாகும். செட்டியார் செத்து போனார், சிறுபிள்ளை 3 பேரும். வெட்டியும் பகரொண்ணாது, வெளியுமோ குறையொண்ணாது, சுட்டியாய் பகரவல்லார் கணக்கர் போராளியாமே. Chettiar had 3 sons. He died one day leaving behind some gold. There were 8 bars each of 1/4 மாத்து, half மாத்து and 1 மாத்து and 3/4 மாத்து. Without breaking the bar, the 3 had to divide the bars equitably among themselves. How did they do it? Number of mathu in all, 8 into half plus 8 into 1/4 plus 8 into 3/4 equals 12. Now I have made a matrix to find the solution. So you are having the first 12, the columns add up to 8 and the rows add up to 4. So each is getting in the proportion mentioned by the father. A tradesman died leaving a heap of pearls for his 7 heirs. Initially, 2 sons wanted to divide it between themselves. There was 1 remaining. Similarly, 3, 4, 5 and 6 sons tried to divide it among themselves. Each time there was 1 remaining. But there was no remainder when 7 sons divided it. How many pearls were there in all? ஆனபடியினாலே செட்டியார் வச்சுப்போன ஆசித்தி இருந்த முத்து எத்தனை என்றால், முத்து 301 பங்கு நிரந்தரமான முத்து அறியும்படி. At first, the LCM of 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 is found and it is 60. The required answer should be a number which is the multiple of 60 added to 1 and the whole should be divided by 7. So we can solve it by a method called Kuttaka in Indian mathematics. Now the equation is 60x plus 1 equals 7y. And you have to do this Valli. I'm not going to teach you that now. It's a difficult process. Anyway, you get the answer as y is equal to 60 minus 17 equals 43. And x is equal to 7 minus 2 equals 5. So the number of pearls is equal to 7 into 43 or 60 into 5 plus 1, which is 301. So the least of such numbers is 301. மோதிர கணக்கு. 30 நாள் செய்வித்தான் தனக்கு தானும் முகியாமல் ஆராய்ந்து முறைமையாக செப்பமுடன் இணைந்த விதம் பேசுவென்றால் திறமாக மோதிரத்தை 5 சேரி ஒப்பமுடன் 1 4 8 உகந்ததொரு 15 உகந்தே செய்ய எப்பவது செய்வித்தான் கேட்டானால் இயலாம் மோதிரத்தை என்றும் தானே. The king had a worker working for him at the rate of 1 virahan per day. At the end of the month, his wages would be 30 virahan. The worker made a condition that the king should pay him his wages on any day that he stopped work. So the king made for himself 5 rings of different virahan so that the worker could be paid on any day. What were the 5 different rings made? The answer is given in the Chayul itself. There were 5 rings of 1, 2, 4, 8 and 15 virahan. So for example, if the worker demanded the payment on the first day, he would get 1 virahan. On the second day, he would get 2 virahan. If he wanted on the 5th day, it would be 1, 4 and 1 virahan. If he wanted on the 10th day, it would be 8 virahan and 2 virahan. And if he wanted on the 20th day, for example, he would get a 15 virahan, a 4 virahan and a 1 virahan. Thus, any day, he would be satisfied with what the king gives him. யானைகள் கணக்கு, elephants in the fort. 10 மகிழுடைய பார்வேந்தன் வாசலிலே வைத்த மதிலளவே வாசலாம் இச்சையுடன் உன்னீர் உண்ண உகந்து வரும் யானை எண்ணீட 7 ஆண்டும் செல்லும். A fort had 10 gates. A number of elephants passed through the first gate. The next day, an equal number passed through the gate, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, and 8. On the 10th day, they passed through 10 gates, equal number in each. What was the total number of elephants? Obviously, the number should be divisible by 2, 3, 4, up to 10. So the answer is the LCM, which amounts to 2,520 elephants. The boar and the hunter, வேடன் கணக்கு உத்ததோர் காதம் காதம் ஒருபடியுடைய போல் வேடன் நீத்தலும் நடத்தல் வேண்டும் நெடுநாள் 5 காதம் அத்தனை இரட்டிச் செய்தே இது தானில் ஒன்று நீக்கி சுத்தமாங் கண்டு ரத்தின சுருக்கத்தை துணிந்து பாரேன். A boar ran 20 kadams each day for many days. A hunter was following it, covering 1 kadam the first day, 2 kadams on the second day, and so on. On which day did he catch the boar? The answer is given in the schedule itself. If 20 is the kadams covered by the boar per day, the number of days is 20 into 2 minus 1, which is 39. This is the proof. If n be the number of days and 8 the number of kadams per day, the distance covered by the boar in n days equals kn. The distance covered by the hunter in n days is 9 into n plus 1 by 2. Equating both, kn is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2, or cancelling n on both sides, k is equal to n plus 1 by 2, or 2k is equal to n plus 1, which means n is equal to 2k minus 1 days. Here k is equal to 20, and so n is equal to 2 into k minus 1, which is 39 days. There are many such interesting problems from day-to-day life in Asthanakolakalam, and you also get an idea of the social life in those days, the monies that were in use, and so on. Asthanakolakalam can be translated as giving delight to audience. It delights the enthusiasts and prompts the researchers in mathematics. The editor, Dr. Satyabhama, ours, that this is as evident as a Hastamalaka, Myrobalan in the hand. Actually, we have no idea of the date of Asthanakolakalam. We cannot get the date from the monies used or the other measures that are mentioned in the text. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share Asthanakolakalam with all of you. Thank you.